Wait, 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 wait! Don't dislike and leave yet. Please, hear me out, hear me out. The title of this video is definitely sincere, but it's also phrased in a way that I hope will, I guess, bait some people to click on it. I wish there was a proper term for that. Clickers bait, I think it was clickers bait. Stay, listen, and then dislike if you don't like it. Alright? So, a while ago I came across this very interesting map. At first I thought it was probably like a map for the development of certain nations, because it seems to correspond very much with that, which is a controversial topic on its own right. But supposedly this is a map that represents the average IQ of the people living in those countries. Right away I had some problems with this, because like it's a very controversial thing to link intelligence to geography. But I gave it a chance and I looked at it a bit better, and it just shocked me more. According to this map, people in sub-Saharan Africa have an average intelligence of around 60. That is insane. Well, wait, no, I'm sorry. I'm supposed to stay very neutral on this. Like, we're going to look at this in a very serious way, at least for now. If they actually had an intelligence that corresponds to an IQ of 60, what would that mean? Well, people under an IQ of 80 generally are not admitted to normal schools in the West. At an IQ of 60, you are generally not held accountable for crimes you commit, you can't live by yourself, and you're otherwise considered to be heavily mentally disabled. I know quite a few black people. Like I don't live in the hood or anything, but I definitely know a few, and they don't generally come across as heavily, extremely mentally disabled, like the mental age of a child. But like, what do I know? It has some interesting numbers beneath it, which makes it seem very professional. So I don't really know that much about it. But luckily, I have a girlfriend, and I don't just say that because I'm proud of having a girlfriend. I also say that because my girlfriend has a master's degree in psychology, and she also knows very much about statistics and research because she's done quite a bit of that herself. So I managed to convince her to come join me next week to actually take a look into the research that went behind this interesting map. So I guess in that sense this video has a lot of common with Avengers Age of Ultron, and that it's more of an advertisement for the next video. But I hope like this is intriguing enough for you to stay with me and like listen to the actual analysis next week, because I think there will be quite a bit of interesting things to be said about this. As a spoiler, I think it's not the black people who are at fault of this. I think it's the research itself. But let's stay open-minded. Maybe this is revolutionary and all the all the Trump supporters are completely correct. So I suppose the answer to the question in the title right now is maybe? Wink wink? Probably not. Anyway, have a nice day and see you next week.